Welcome back to Dinset's Techie Not Badass. I'm your arrogant host, Von Fry. Tonight, we are getting back into the Nintendo groove. Yes, I've got the Switch. You know, it's kind of taking some use getting to where it's like, oh, I have to put the thing in the dock. You know, it's not like I get up and have to like re-put my Xbox back where it always is. Like, it's just a weird feeling. So I actually had to fumble with that. Had to shoot a video for Wendy's today. Entering a contest. I am pretty much built to lose contests. If my parents were half decent, they should just have been lawyers to sue every corporation that refuses to hire me or give me one of these roles of which I'm immensely qualified. I'm going to make the best chief taste tester video Wendy's has ever seen and not get the role. You wait and see, guys. It's just the way it works. So I also need to do some Kirby Air Riders. Funny enough, there's an event going on, so I think this might be a fairly short game. We're going to be doing this. And I must say, I'm not sure if I'm looking forward to this or not because it's not a Switch 2 version, and I really hope this looks really good on the Switch 2. I have a 4K OLED. Is this at least 1080p 60? That's probably the case. Does it have a hand-drawn kind of quirky look? Maybe that'll help with me. But ideally, I would rather us stick to Switch 2 versions of titles. Before we can get that far into Kirby, I think we need to look at his origins. Oh, yeah. And by that, we're going to go back to 1992, the year of Shaq. We're going to be playing a Game Boy game that's on NSO. Kirby's Dream Land, the very first Kirby game. Is that enough curb appeal for you guys? Rugal's here, Nukem's here. It feels weird. It's weird not feeling some kind of weird rubber bubble pressing against my hand while I play a game. It's weird. Oh, this controller's too slippery. No, the controller's too awesome. That's what the Switch 2 Pro controller is. It's too damn good for us. We do not deserve this. 540p or 720. I was hoping it being like a 2023 game at the very end of the Switch life cycle, that it was going to be like hitting that 1080p at least. Oof. But I hear you guys like it. Yeah, we're going to be, we might actually end the stream playing some Air Riders because I think I missed the last event, the high jump, and I don't want to miss this Meta Knight Charm thing. Tomorrow, we're going to be going into the NES. Here, we'll take a look at that real quick. And you guys help me sort out what we need to do for Kirby Origins. There's something new. I know what it is, and we're not going to push the button. Oh, no. That's not what I thought. There's got to be something else new here. Or is it already shown up and I never undid it? You know what I'm talking about. I don't see Battletoads. I thought Battletoads was added. Kirby's Adventure, the second Kirby game. Might have been the origin of the copy abilities. Here we've got a special version. Sound test, 1, 2, 1, 2. Press the B button to do the sound test. Now with extra game? What? Mode is usually available only after beating the game once. Okay. So we're going to do Kirby's Adventure. I think there's a Kirby Superstar on the Super Nintendo. How come I'm not seeing Battletoads? What? Oh, no! So, we meet again. Yes. That report card came in pretty good. I don't know. Maybe second grade. Maybe I got this game in 92. Near the end of the life of the SNES. It came out in 91. You know, you used to pick up games based on their box art. You had a good progress report card. Okay, fine, we'll let you get a game. Look at the setup at Sears. You just kind of look at the display. Ooh, that's a good looking box art. That'll be fun. Little did we know. So I'm going to have to play through this at one point for you guys. But yeah, we have Kirby's Adventure, and then we have, I think on the Super Nintendo, actually there's a Kirby's Adventure in Nightmare or something that may be on Game Boy Advance. I don't know if it's on this, if it's on NSO, but is there a Kirby game Game Boy Advance and the Amazing Mirror? Do we need to look at that? The mirror world, which exists in the skies of Dreamland, has been invaded by an evil shadow, and Kirby's the only one who can save the day. Fortunately, he won't go it alone. Here's a split. Is this the one that's like a remake? Box art. The NES is the king of box art. Oh my god. They were putting box art out like movie posters, you know? Really using your imagination as to what the game should do, right? Originally, there was a big pushback against that. You look at the black box games, and they're very representative of the game. You know, for that like first year of the NES, like very early anyway. You had the gray box a little bit. We may have to look at Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. We may have to look at that, though. It looks like 4 players, so I guess you can. If anybody wants to join me for Kirby and the Amazing Mirror tomorrow, be in the stream, and it'll almost be like a first come, first serve or something like that, okay? And we also have Super Nintendo game we're going to have to look at. Now, we're going to play through all of Dreamland. And with Kirby, I've picked up 3 NOS. I don't know if that'll be enough for us. It's a grape NOS. This was my first energy drink. 2012, I was visiting my grandpa at the hospital for much of that summer. That was the year when I had to I was in Oklahoma. I had to actually go to Oklahoma, and I had to catch The Avengers, this movie that I knew was going to have a huge opening. I had to catch it in a mall movie theater that had no air conditioning. It was abysmal, and the movie sucked. That hospital is out. Vending machine had NOS, grape NOS. And ever since, I've been somewhat kind of hooked on the energy drinks, really. So, ooh, a Porsche 959. Actually, it might be a 956, I think, when it's in that Dakar outfit. What is this? Kirby Star Stacker. I think I have all the Japanese stuff turned on. Kirby's Avalanche. Kirby Superstar. That's one everybody's talking about. Dreamland 3. Dream Course. Avalanche. We got a lot to chew on here, guys. We've got Earthworm Jim 2, but I think Earthworm Jim is in the... you know, there's a game I wish they had. I don't think that there's a game that was like never released, but it was finished, but they didn't release it for the Super Nintendo, about firefighters, and it was like a Japanese game, and it looks really cool. I think I have it on my hacked system. Kirby Superstar 8 game in 1. Is this like the finished version up here? Yeah, special. Yeah, we're going to have to visit a lot of different Kirby games tomorrow, that's for sure. I think that the one we're doing tonight's pretty short, so if you guys don't mind me kind of being a little slow getting to it here. NG2 on console. Isn't NG2 on Nightmare Grim 2? I don't know what N2G, NG2. Nukem says, Mashiro Sakurai, the creator of Kirby, doesn't remember where they got the name from. It was either named after a lawyer named Kirby or... I think you were disputing that, right? Like somebody was saying it was a lawyer, and then you're like, not so fast. Okay, let's look at one more thing here, the Genesis. I'm having flashbacks of them actually having the X-Men games on the Genesis here. I can't remember if they do or not. I really honestly hope they do, but I can't remember. I don't immediately see an X-Men thing. Comic Zone is balls hard. There's the Earthworm Jim, which my friends and I, we played it on Genesis and Sega CD for that matter. Oh, no, we do not have. There is no X-Men. X-Men 2 is one badass Genesis game. I may have to use my hacked NES to do like an X-Men 2 stream. I don't have a true rewind on there, but I could save state scum it maybe, kind of like we did Rondo of Blood. That's something we're really going to have to give a seriously look at, but unfortunate we couldn't do the two-player. The two-player platforming is going to be a kind of a nightmare. All right, let's go to the Game Boy, guys. We still need to do BlazBlue. Some people say it's Blaze, but I don't see an E to indicate the long form. We do have to do the Fist of the North Star boxing. We've got quite a bit of things we need to look at here. Where is the... Okay, so just so that we understand here, the Kirby and the Magic Mirror is not like the update. Is that the updated remake, Kirby? Because I named the stream, actually, and I screwed up everything. I didn't actually... We're not going to get any new viewers because I didn't do the thing right. Kirby and the Magic Mirror. Is this a remake of... Plays much like its predecessor, Nightmare in Dreamland. Okay, so it's not... We're not looking at a remake on this. Okay, just to be sure. Ninja Gaiden, you say, Rugal. Took me a long time to understand how to pronounce Ninja Gaiden. There's something new in the neighborhood. There's something new, but it's old, right? Survival Kids. I have that Lost in Blue, which I think is like a offshoot of Survival Kids. Lost in Blue 2 on the DS. Kirby Star Stacker. I guess that's a Dr. Mario type game. We don't really make games like that anymore, do we? Kind of tragic. Yeah, Gaiden. We used to say Gaiden, that's for sure. Here we go, guys. Kirby's Dream Land. We've got some options here. Someone has stolen someone has stolen from Dreamland. Stolen what? It's Kirby to the rescue. Stolen what? Dreamland is in peril. An evil king has stolen the magical twinkle stars. If they're not recovered, the people of Dreamland will starve. Join Kirby, our cute and roly-poly little hero, as he runs, jumps, floats, and swims in search of the treasured twinkle stars. He'll puff his way through castles, caves, dungeons, and forests. There are many wicked and greedy enemies in his path, but Kirby has a special way to defeat them. It's non-stop action all the way to the top of Mount DDD. If you are just now noticing, this is the first Kirby game, the only one before he goes woke. This is the only one in which Kirby's white, and they said, oh, can't do that. Make him pink. Oh, and you know what? Make him copy everybody else. Like, oh, that's so original, right? So, yeah, there's that. And clearly you could tell I rehearsed that, and I'm going to parse that into a reel. Kind of like trolling rage reel and see how many views I get. Okay, so settings, guys. What are we doing? Game Boy Color? Reproduce classic feel. That's going to be kind of, I don't know, kind of fuzzy. Kind of reproduce the feel of the Switch 2 screen, I guess. Let's work with Game Boy Color. I beat this on the original Game Boy. This was actually my brother's game. I'd borrow it. And games at this time were designed to be beaten in like a car trip. One did not typically get to save a Game Boy game so much as you figured out how to complete it in a reasonable amount of time. Almost like an arcade game. Like they were set up that way. We don't make arcade-length games for home these days, do we? They never made a Kirby Mario collab. You know, I'm curious who owns Kirby as the character, because it'll say Nintendo/HAL Laboratories. So you know how like Bungie leaves Nintendo Epic made Gears of War, yet Gears of War, Halo, they're Xbox titles. Could Kirby go multiplat? Or could HAL Laboratories move and make a multiplat game, but Kirby has to stay on the Nintendo? I don't know. Let's do this. Kirby won't tolerate any rage bait. We'll see about that. Nukem. I also saw Amazon has the Kirby Mouthful car. There's a company that makes a figurine of that. It's like 25 bucks. Well, what do you know? They woked it up for the Game Boy Color, man. Look at all those pink curbs. Not white. Let's switch to 4x3. Unfortunately, guys, if we go 4x3, I don't have this program to do things like this. So there will be no water bomb if we go 4x3. I'll let you know. Kirby, Nintendo owns Kirby 100%. You're certain of that, Sweet Tea. Fun fact, in Thailand, the color pink is seen as a manly color, which is why lots of Muay Thai... I didn't know that. Didn't realize that we're pink. I'm wearing this because I was shooting a video for Wendy's and was kind of... You'll see later, okay? But I will wear the Kirby shirt during this, okay? We will be wearing Kirby attire. And I'll have amiibos in places or something. Yeah, something like, we'll dress up a little. I'm hoping I don't embarrass myself here, because this is one of the first games I could beat back in the day. So, yeah, no fine Asian women on the stream tonight, because I can't summon those with the way I have this set. Just let you know. Alright, I guess we're looking at A and B here to push. It's not doing shit. Let's hit start. No save or load or anything. If I recall correctly... Oh, it's a... I don't know if that's an emulator lag or if that's a... Yep, there we go. I remember that. Whoa, hold on. Oh man, he had that fall move way back in the day. Oh, cool. He, like, crashes into the side, too. I don't think you hold anything to run. He's just kind of like this. It's really strictly a suck and deliver the stars type thing. And I think you'll take on that tree asshat at first. And then you, after that, you'll do other stuff. Only to find out you have to fight all the bosses at the end, like a boss gauntlet. And I'm trying to think here, was the first game to do that Mega Man? Or a Mega Man, or maybe it was Mega Man or Mega Man 2. And I played through those like a year ago and I can't even remember. He's a little slippery, guys. He does not have excellent traction. But I will attest that there's a lot of Game Boy games that look better than NES games. And I know you have to look kind of... Oh, that's right, you can ride the stars here even. Does he actually have a pocket universe in his body, or do we just say that? Get dicked down. Something about that animation of them getting wrecked by the stars just looks beyond what the NES could do. Well, I'll be surprised if the NES looks better than this, even though it's a 93 NES game. That is like dead end of... I think the very last NES game might be Jurassic Park. Am I wrong? Wasn't there a Jurassic Park on the NES that was like dead last game? These enemies all look familiar, like they've stayed pretty consistent with some stuff, didn't they? Where's this asshole tree? Yeah, I've sucked up these guys. That doesn't sound right. Pause, whatever the kids say. When I was driving some curb. And if anybody wants to join me at the end, I guess this game probably takes about an hour if we're being real, right? Or am I just awful? Actually, maybe there was a secret over here. Watch it, Curb. No? It's also, like, it was pretty surprising that you could, like, freely fly. Like, wait, you're gonna let me fly? Like, I don't have, like, a limited fly thing? I can just fly whenever the hell I want? You're really gonna let me do that? Can't remember if there were secrets to uncover. Kirby actually killed Super Boo from Dragon Ball. I've been awful with this, Nukem, but I think I'm seeing more clips of the Kirby anime right back at you. Like clips, I'm seeing clips of like Rick in memes, and it looks like it's from an anime. It's got to be from that, right? Ah, we meet again. Ah, you're making me die, huh? Oh, okay, hold on here. Dick. Not so fast. Hold on, I thought we had a rewind. I'm not gonna let you just wreck me here. Actually, maybe I could have just ducked a lot of that. Get good! Yeah! This is the dance. He had the dance from the start. I wasn't sure if he did or not. I really wasn't sure. I probably could have killed him without the rewind, but I... Hold on. This music sounds familiar. This is definitely an Air Riders, right? Oh, that was the microphone. I thought that was a damn candle. Well, Game Boy Color, you could have colored that up better for me. Oh, it's double suck. Why is that face doing things like that? I don't know where to go, so this one may be a bit of a labyrinth. Oof. No suck. Oh man, you can just crank that. That's cool. Maybe I did the right thing. Is this bonus room? I can't remember. Okay. I guess I'm not understanding this. How does one activate the... oh, shoot. How did I activate that? I had to spit. Get in there. Well, it feels like I'm making progress and that I'm not lost while actually feeling lost at the same time. Yeah, I recognize these guys too. I recognize a lot of this stuff. Oh, I think I missed it. Hold on, let's see if we can get that back. Oof. No? I don't understand. Here, let's forget that one and just go straight to the sauce. By the way, guys, I do have, because this is a light-hearted game and not an edgelord Resident Evil, I do have my light on. My fancy light. Hold on, let me think how we handle these guys. I think I gotta suck, jump, shoot. Oh. Is that not good enough? There we go. We'll get him in the back. This is a little more stressful than I thought it should be. Is that an enemy health bar up there? It is. He's one shot. Okay. Shoot. Better do that before I die. Jeez. Stage 3, Float Islands. Maybe I instinctually muscle memoried my way through some of that, going through the right doors. I don't know. Hold on. This music also. F that. Let's. Can I suck that? I think when you're in the tropical area in Kirby Air Riders, you get this song. A little bit of slowdown there. I don't think we want to go in that star water, man. Microphone time. Very similar to the sound effect that you get in Kirby Air Riders. They really stuck to their guns, man. No copy abilities here, man. Hold on, can I pass through that? Drink. Yeah, didn't he have root beer drinks or something like that also in other things? Hold on, I don't think he's done. Let's go through this door. Honestly, I think when I played this back in the day, I would shoot a puff of cloud at people probably more than actually eat them. You know, like, just something about that. Hell. Getting a little roughed up, guys. Oh, did I have superpowers or something? There was like music. I didn't think I collected anything to do that. Can I grab? Oh, the drink didn't even fill me up all the way. I thought the music was kicking in just because of all the bullets. Can't destroy, huh? Let's go. Touch it. So I did have invincibility and not realize it. Oof. Oh. Whoa. Gotta save. Save that clip. See, I think I spent so much time just kind of like going by like that. You see what I mean? Oh, wait, what are we? Am I getting him? Okay, I didn't feel that invincible right there. I had music going, I still took hits. Am I doing okay-ish? You know, I haven't played this game in at least since 1993, at most, like at newest. Damn, oh, these things, shoot. Oh, and they turned evil. Just like in, oh no. Maybe you don't snatch them. Bullshit, what the? I just got like sucked down. Okay, it's not letting me take this guy out and then float up very easily. Okay, you're not getting a free hit on me either. Why did I do that? This guy's problem is, okay, good. Waddle Dee. What do you guys think about those new amiibos? You know, I know they're pretty costly, but it's like the sculpt job on them is also a grade up, isn't it? What am I doing? He's going up. I swear I just hit right. Whoa. Those guys are the type of thing you'd get a copy ability from, right? It's astonishing how they have so many different enemies. And they've like pretty much every single one of them stays in the franchise, right? That's crazy. Spikes. Yeah, is that the spike copy ability guy? That little armor guy? Or yeah, I think so. I don't think he's the sword. They shouldn't have done that. You dick. Check out the moves. See, one thing the Game Boy really did a good job with was giving you big-ass sprites. Like, it kind of understood the screen size. Let's work on some priorities, right? Oh, if we're not going to eat them, get out of the way. Think we have a boss? Holy shit me. Actually, that may not have done it. Let's try not to take cheap damage here. I might be free up here. Oh, shoot. Get up there. Rough landing. Whoa, boy. Okay, we just juke all the way to the left. Eat it. And I instantly landed on the damn star like a total boss. Like an absolute boss. Oh, so the leaf is the invincibility? Why do I feel like he looks bigger, too? Oh, it's not an invincibility so much as it's, like, big-time shooting, huh? Maybe it's not invincibility. Maybe it's more like an instant, like, rapid-fire thing here. Hold on, let me read... Oh, shoot, not the best way to do that. It's definitely... I'm definitely getting those no-would-be amiibos. They are riding on legendary machines. I already have a Kirby, so I'm more partial to getting the Noir DDD. Which, if I'm not mistaken, are we not getting a King DDD? It's just we're getting the Noir DDD. And also, how far away are these from releasing? Because I think this month is supposed to be Meta Knight on like a Wingstar. Where Kirby has a sword, and who doesn't want... Yeah, I know. Just goes to show the Kirby Air Riders amiibos are selling well. Otherwise, I don't think they're selling in my area. I think the same ones that were there when I told them to get them from the back the day they came out are probably still at my Target. But probably going to be getting that Noir DDD, just letting you know. High likelihood, I would say. Well, not like easy way to touch down here. I feel like this controller, something about this emulator or whatever, it's hitting up when I'm hitting like left or right. Yeah, I did not hit up there. Hold on. If you fall and you hit the other direction, why is it going up? It didn't that time. I'm not understanding this. You fall, and if you want to turn around, maybe it does it, but only if you turn right. Okay, a lot of pushing right is making him float. I'm not even kidding you. Why is that happening? There isn't a, is there a test your controller thing to see if something's broke? Is there a controller diagnostic screen? I mean, Xbox will give you this, but I'm just saying. He's floating when I'm hitting right. He straight up floats if you hit right. Like, yeah, my D-pad seems to be having a problem here. Okay, that's working, but he starts float. It's like right on the D-pad is pushing up a little bit, maybe. Now you can do that with the left also. It's not a super precise D-pad because it's all conjoined in one piece in this sort of way. You're not truly just hitting a left button. It is also pulling it up. So you have to use the D-pad in this game. Like the lower... You have to hit the lower ends of it to get it to not jump. Look, he will jump up. Watch. See what I mean? And then, how do I spit that shit out? Damn it. Oh boy. Might be hard to do some fighting games with this Pro 2 controller doing this to me. Unless they're less touchy with that. I don't know. Get it. Are those stars dangerous? Go. Oh, we're going up. Ass. Another boss? Rematch, huh? Ooh, oh boy. Wait, is this 02? It is, right? They call him 02. Maybe I beat 01, and this is 02. Is that... I think this is 0. I'm trying to remember. This thing appears in the trial, doesn't it? Or is it one of the bosses? Or does this appear in City Trial? I can't recall. I'm sure whooping his ass. Mount DDD stage. Is this the final stage? Krakow. Okay. Or is it Krakow? Rough landing. Damn, we're at the end of the game already. And we're having to do the boss rush. Oh, I sucked his mushroom top. Yeah, that's right. The thundercloud from the City Trial Krakow. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to remember what 02 is then. Oh, we're doing this shit? Come on, don't fall. What the? Okay, I don't remember this happening. Dick. I'm not doing that shit. Oh, damn it. We gotta kill him before he kills us. Ass. What a massive explosion on a Game Boy. The airship kind of beat the shit out of me. I'm not even gonna kid you. And look, my health didn't actually refill. We might actually have our hands full here, boys. I mean, all I did was get up in its grill, really. Oh, this will be fun. I thought the spikes at the top were gonna F me up. Okay, why are there multiple curbs, and how come touching him stops the door from being blocked? I'm not understanding this. Oh, I'm effing him up good. A little bit of slowdown. First try. Man, the music is giving me feels. Okay, this is all kinds of wrong, but the music is giving me nostalgia for Kirby Air Riders. Is that weird or what? Dick. Oh, you... Okay, and you can get past him how? Oh my... Well, how do you not get hit by this? You son of a... Finally, Jesus. This guy's laughing at me. Nice looking bat. No kidding. How do I unlock this? You jump from a high spot and you crash land on it. I got a root beer from one, and I don't even know how I did it, to be honest with you. Select kind of button. You only have 2 buttons, you gotta start and select. Hold on, maybe this. Ah, hell. You know, kind of didn't realize these were bosses. Eat it. Get down. No, we're not taking that kind of damage. Come on. I did not want to float. I am not even playing with you guys. Would not have happened on the Game Boy, I can tell you that. What the shit? Oh my lo- Well, let's save that. Boom! Love those explosions. They're epic. Last one. In your face! 3 down, guys. This was like a huge accomplishment when you're in like 2nd grade. I kid you not. You're like 2nd, 3rd grade, man. I beat a Game Boy game. Like, I don't know. This seriously was like an accomplishment. This was our Silk Song, you know? Hold on, do I need to... Are those stars gonna F me up? No, they don't, but the other shit does. God, don't do that. What is this? I can't tell how far I need to go down. I think you have to do the game all over again. Like there's a harder mode that unlocks. I can't recall. Boom, just shattered reality right there. Mr. 10 Years, welcome. I'm over here just kicking ass. This is Krakow, I'm told. Can he get me here? Holy, maybe he can. Maybe I need to get the hell out of the way. No, 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 no. We're not... Shorty, don't play that. Alright, we'll just walk away from him a little. You rat bastard. Oh my... Yeah, hold on. You wanna play like that? Okay. We're 10 years. I'm gonna do a little bit of Air Riders after this. I did finish RE9. I did. Actually wasn't sure if I was going to finish it last night. It kind of rushes to an ending. It's the least eventful ending in an RE game in quite a while. Maybe of all the mainstream ones, including Zero, the remakes, any of that, really. Yeah, it's a pretty uneventful ending. Kind of weird. Oh, are you asking Nukem? Nukem, I think, has a little ways to go. I'm trying to, like... I've come up with maybe a hack in the game to do some stuff that requires a second playthrough, see if I can actually do it on an earlier save. So I'm going to have to work on that. Alright. Here's the king. Oh, we're fighting right here, huh? Dick, why did I... Don't... Lord, he's jumping. Okay, oh, he's got that mallet. He's got to give me something to shoot at. Maybe it's those stars. No, 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 no. We ain't doing that. Well, I'm curious. What does this even look like? Shoots you out as a star? Alright, I'm trying to remember how you damage this guy. You don't want to have a rough landing right there. Does he damage himself? Okay, maybe I need to grab some of that. We're kind of at the end of the game here, Anna. Though I think you're supposed to play through twice for like the hard mode or something. This is final boss. And I don't remember what to do. He's big. I don't, what do I do to this guy? See if we can try to get him to jump. Oh, come on. I think it's as simple as grab the star. There's something about the D-pad is making me fly when I don't want to. Okay, it's not... Oh my god, that didn't even hurt him. Look at his health. Or did that take one down? There's like no opportunity to grab these stars, guys. Okay, he's slowly, I think, losing something there. Hey, Hey, sorry, I missed the off-topic members. There wasn't a lot of members in the off-topic last night. I ended up ranting on Apple. Other news things didn't really seem. I kind of went down the new, talking about some news subjects. I had some things to say about Apple. Look at that, our guy over here is dancing while you're paused. Everybody else is frozen. I'm still not sure how to pronounce it. Pokemon Pokopia. But I feel like it's supposed to be a play on words of utopia. Pokopia. Possibly. Pokemon, Pokopia. So you probably need to have the poke said the same way. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to mess with it. There are weird... If we go into the store real quick or whatever, is that going to cause a problem? That doesn't ruin this, does it? Is it on Switch 2? The humans look too weird to me. The humans are really freakishly looking. And I think that means this game's not for me. As the kids say, look at that. What on Nightmares King Grimm's birthday cake have they done? I mean, I think that it's like a psychological thing. They're like, can we just put the word Pokemon on something and make people buy it? Like, make the hideous Little Nightmares character that looks like it eats babies, and then just call it Pokemon and see if people will buy it. I think that's what they've done. I'm not even kidding you. So we're not playing that. All right, we got a boss fight here. This guy is being a problem. I've tried the Minecraft. I'm not into the crafting. The humans are not actually human. It's a gooey Pokemon taking the form of a human. Oh my god, it's even worse than it sounds or looked. Jeez. All right. This guy is a problem. I'm not, maybe I have to hit him in the back with a charged. Okay, what's the best way to get him to swing at me? Alright, he is taking damage, but it's not easy to get him to coax that out. It looks like he won't run to the end. Okay, he'll slip. That's great. He has the hammer out. I'm good. Well, I thought, shit. I've got to bait him to use the hammer sooner. Make him wind up there. Okay, where's the leeway to do this? How come I feel like I had no problem with this back in the 90s? If that's a Pokemon, that is a nightmare Pokemon. Okay, there we go. Dude's not giving me a lot of leeway here. Come on, wind up. No, quit flying. You... Guys, it's making me fly. I'm not even... Alright, fine, if we can't dodge them. Jump, do the jump move. Alright, that's good. Jump, jump. No, Jesus, no, we're not... I need him to jump and get those stars. Whoa, gee, no chill. The wind-up on that is pretty brief. Okay, even this up a little bit, maybe? Come on, bring out the stars. Oh, why? Guy, the D-pad is making me jump. PC, Xbox sounds stupid. I don't even understand the it seems weird to be like, we've had you locked into our ecosystem this whole time buying from the Xbox store. You don't get Epic Store's free game this week. You don't get all the Steam discounts. You go to the Xbox store, you don't play at all. And the game will look better on PC anyway. Why open that up? Why open that up to allow people to buy the Xbox and then never spend a buck at your store? Why open that up? I don't understand. If the fear is that Sony is going to do the same thing, so to compete, you have to expand the available stores in it, then maybe, I don't understand. Meanwhile, Nintendo will make so much more money because you don't buy a PC game on the Nintendo, right? You only buy from the eShop or you put the card in. That's where the money's at, is in getting people to buy the software from you. I don't understand this. And then that other Indian guy's like, hey, I'm going to give the Indian broad a blank check to do whatever she can to save Xbox. Yeah, okay, sure. Like, it wasn't his idea to be like, oh, hey, oh, Phil, you thought that was a cool idea buying all those studios, Bethesda and Activision? Well, now we got to release the games everywhere. So said I, the CEO of Microsoft, right? So she's going to have a blank check to not make exclusives. Yeah, blank check, right, yeah. PlayStation called. They want their slop games back. I have been seeing other news regarding Nintendo in the middle of the boss fight here. Nintendo is being selective about what they're willing to call a Switch 2 game to avoid the slop. Meanwhile, we say this, right? We say we're being selective, you know. Before something bad goes on here, maybe I should make a suspend point. ZLCR. How do you okay, hold. Okay, then ZLZR create, just to, because I'm going into the store here. I don't want some crazy thing happening. I just want to point out that they're very selective about what's going to be considered a Switch 2 game. And I'm sure I can type in feet and get all kinds of crazy crap. So it's like the Switch stuff can be full of slop, but we're going to be selective about Switch 2. Is that the idea? Anime Feet Boys. Foot Clinic Smelly Feet DLC. This almost sounds like a legit game. This might, oh my lord, this might be a foot fetish thing masquerading as a real game. This other stuff, I have my doubts, right? Hell, I don't even see feet here, but I mean, come on. $24.99? And this came out when? Earlier this year. But it's not a Switch 2 version, guys. If it's a Switch 2 version, hold on. We need to vet this. Just make it a Switch game. Yeah, we want our feet. Super Adventure Hand? What? Foot Clinic. So Foot Clinic's $4.99, and then you get fish feet. Foot gun. Is this a foot fetish thing with guns? Maybe not so much, but you could have fooled me. Oh man, pulling glass out of the feet. I don't need to see that either. What are my friends playing? Kitten Island for 1 penny? Guys, it's 1 penny. What do we think here? It's 1 penny. I don't have to get achievements. I mean, what are our expectations for a 1 penny game, right? It came out in 2023. We'll have to keep an eye on Kitten Island, but you know what I'm saying. All right, let's kill this guy. Yes. Suck. Don't you run into me. Jump, 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 jump. Guy probably could have taken one of my lives. He might have had a chance at it. He was definitely getting me with that suck power. Is it gonna explode or holy hell? Look at all the foods. Not dissimilar to the foods that you see. This is a lot of ending for a game back then. Like, I'm not... Masa Sakurai. That must have been Masarai Sakurai's dad or something. Grandpa. Programmer Sunday Rain. Mammy Preco is the governing GDV. What on earth? That's kind of a lot of cutscene for a Game Boy title. Like, we can't even... No kidding. No kids were made. Special thanks to Cypher. Were we hacking back then? How would you like to be a hacker in '92? Presented by HAL Laboratories Inc. and Nintendo. Thanks for playing. See, I told you that was the end. Dude, we still got cutscene here. Bye-bye. Big-ass sprites. Who are the guys cheering them? Good job. Press up A and select on the title screen to start a new adventure. Up A and select for extra game. Masahiro Sakurai. Well, that just said Masa. So I think this was before he became a hero. Possibly. Maybe this game made him a hero. I mean, I'm not Japanese, but that might be... Press up. And then I guess minus. Are we on the title screen? It's not really, it doesn't really save, so you're kind of stuck here, aren't you? So, I mean, for the heck of it. But I think we got to kind of reset game. Let's give this a shot. Nope, I'm hitting the wrong button. Extra game. And does this just have a little bit more enemies? It didn't say you touched grass. That would have been really forward thinking. Maybe they're faster. Is there a different boss at the end? Is there any of that? I don't remember this happening. We only want one root beer for now. This can't handle too many enemies on screen, though. Like, 3 is kind of chugging. We're getting a little bit of frame drop. He is a hero indeed. Okay, guys. Anybody want to join me for some Air Riders? Dick. Yo, you're not missing. In your face. I do think that I've gone through this before in the past on the extra game mode. and that there was like obstacles added to the bosses to dodge. Like just a few little things. No, you didn't just do that. Did I just take 2 damage from 1 hit? You do. You take double damage. Ass. That's not even fair. That didn't even hit me. The guy was like far from the screen. Gotta go to bed, wake up 4 a.m. Oof. I might play some in the daytime because I do need to do that event, and I think it ends this weekend. Why am I not sucking that? It's really slowing the game down. Alright guys, we're going to do some air riders. I've got air riders loaded up and ready to rock. We might... what's it take? Maybe an hour to do the event or so? Something like that. You know, I think I messed up and I beat the game not in my 4x3 mode, but over here at the end like an idiot. Let's just do some event things, and maybe I need to record some bits here about kind of showing off what I've got. My garage disappoints me. 1 day remaining. Yeah, we got to do this tonight. It says period Monday. So yeah, we could do it tomorrow too, but not that I need any of this stuff, but come on, Machine Charm Meta Knight. We got to think about that, right? My garage looks kind of lame. I don't have a Hydra. I thought I've been on a Hydra, but maybe I didn't Hydra in City. So I've got a Dragoon. I unlocked a Dragoon in City. All the cool shit happens to me way less frequently than anybody else. Like I can play for days and never see a Gigantus part. It just doesn't happen. But I do have my mouthful designs out here. Check that out, that Vampire Star. Can't really flip it upside down, kind of unfortunate. But yeah, there's a Kirby mouthful vampire. Here's my mouthful wagon star. And it's got a little bit of dirt down there. I tried to stylize it after the car from Forgotten Land, how it's like a little dirty. And there's my warp star. And these all have the feet attached at the bottom. So it's kind of like Kirby tried to eat the stars, is pretty much the way I did it. I don't think I can lift this guy up and look underside, but you got new machines for sale. Maybe I should check that out. See if anybody's bought any of mine. Let's see, that's not the space. I don't know. I think these two might be getting some cells, maybe. But you can see I do have the... Oh, I thought I had the feet. Okay, I didn't feet this one. But you can see he's got the feet. But the picture, see, I think if the picture in the store was different, you could see it better, you know? This is too confusing. This one's got the feet underneath, so it is like he's facing the star and ate it, which I think is like super cool, if you ask me. And I've gotten to be where I'm pretty good at making these. Like I can make this look pretty good. And the wagon, I think, would look better if they actually showed the front of it instead of kind of showing the back with the feet. All right, let's look and see what you've got. Let's see, is it new, friends only? What do we have here? Paper Banjo's got. I don't think I have this from you. I'll go ahead and pick one up. It's almost like you try to make a Gigantus. Hop. You know, I don't really use the Hop Star, but I've got these miles, right? Turbo Star. Not bad. Almost Transformers-esque. Okay, let's do some event. Maybe we'll just do one event or so and see how bad I am. I'm feeling a little bit of rumbling in my tummy from this grape nos. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I hate how every time I have to resituate this guy. Let's get our goggles. You get those for beating hard mode, I believe. Actually, maybe Meta Knight's OP in this mode. I should have picked him. Did that give me a bunch of Meta Knight bots? I can never tell. I think those are real. I don't know what all those TMs are about.
3, 2, 1, start!
Okay, this is a Shadow Star event, right? So you're supposed to use the Shadow Star, which I've honestly have had no use for. Like, okay, I could Vampire Star, I could do some other shit, but maybe I just don't, I need to look up and see what this one even is capable of. And you know what else is crazy? I've been playing this handheld so much lately that the game looks like huge. It's like weirdly big all of a sudden. Oh, you ass. UFO? How did that happen? I could use some juice here. Yeah, I know, I just wasted that. I think I was gonna lose it anyway. Eat it. Thanks for doing business with us. Hey, I've got plenty of these miles I gotta use at some point. It's no big. What if I have to go in? Are these machines under warranty? I do occasionally see the machines that I purchased when I play, but it's not like every time I get them. It's like, it's frequent. Oh, the magnet. I really could use something. I'm gearing up for a last place finish. You look and see here. Honestly, it's been a little bit since I've watched a movie, sat down, had some popcorn, and just chilled for an evening. Resident Evil's kind of got me stressed, man. And I started Resident Evil right as I was getting out of the COVID stuff too. I'm pretty sure I'm all good on the COVID now. I mean, it took a while, but I think yesterday was my first full day with like no real symptoms, and outside of a fever and everything. Come on, let's hit somebody. What do we got here? All right, vampire. Now I can do some work with this. Kenny, how did the hell I just got this thing? Oh, hell. On a stream, I had to get kicked off a damn... Where is it? Is it underneath? Oh my, don't guys, come on, let me... Where's the vampire star? It said it was 18 feet away. Where the hell is this thing? God's sake.
Shadow Storm.
Wow, playing like total trash. Lord. Okay, where the hell? I'm not doing a stadium with no star. Like, come on. Where are the stars? They're supposed to be wheeling up to me. Get the ass.
Shadow Storm.
I have like minimal power-ups here. Yeah, I'm getting wrecked. How am I getting knocked off of things so easily by these guys? We better not have a dust up. Oh, I am effed bad. Lord, what even is going to happen here? The game's confused. It's like, how could somebody be this awful? What happened? It doesn't even want to load the next event. 28. I know it was an event I was not quite prepared for, but that's the lowest I've ever seen. Maybe big battle. Shit, let's just do a dust up and get wrecked. There's no way I'm winning a high jump with 0 flying. I picked up nothing to fly with. Not a pretty sight. See if I can defeat any rivals. Jesus. See, that's why I wanted the vampire, man. Vampire could have gone. Oh, Lord. My goal is to get 1. How am I getting KO'd like immediate? How is this happening? Is there something about if you're a Shadow Star with Meta Knight, it's like instant KO during this event? This is straight embarrassing. I can't even go special and hope to hit anybody. God's sake. Do I need to uninstall? Like, what's going on here? I've never been whooped like this. Okay, we got somebody. I mean, this is pretty damn embarrassing still. This is horrific. As I'm using the special, I'm getting my ass kicked. Like, wow. Yeah, not good. 5th place. Was there anybody behind me? At least it was a close last place. Embarrassing AF. We can't go out on that note, guys. We got to do another one of these. We got... Maybe I need to hit... Oh. Okay, what if you do Meta Knight?
Meta Knight.
With the blinders on. That was bad. And the real recipe for disaster is getting knocked off of your star at the end when you can't, like... When you can't have a decent star for an event. That'll get you every time.
I suck tonight.
If you guys have some ideas for more meme things I can try to put on there to push buttons, let me know. I don't want to do anything too derivative. I kind of want to find them on my own and make them. Which is essentially what I did, but... Alright, we're up to 3 viewers. Yeah, we got some Starman here. And the event did say that the warship was going to come by frequently.
Shadow Star.
Alright, so what's the Shadow Star's abilities? That's what I need to look into. Boom. Man, we had a pretty easy float right there. I think I just didn't use this much because it seemed like I wasn't winning any races with it. Lord.
Shadow Star.
Oh, we've got a Hydra piece. Hydra piece is in play. Look how slow this thing is. I'm not even going to get there in time. Alright, somebody's going to be building a Hydra, guys. You don't get one Hydra piece and then not get to use it.
Hydra.
I've got a Hydra piece. That was in a special box, by the way. I always hear this stuff is in normal boxes, but it seems like I've only seen them in special boxes. So we gotta be looking for... I'm gonna have guys on my tail with this Hydra piece, that's for sure. Shit.
Shadow Star.
Hydra gone. Trying to get this Hydra guy. Ow!
Hydra.
Let me grab that. No, 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 no. How did I lose the Hydra piece?
Shadow Star.
I'd love to get me a Hydra to put in my... Oh, let's do this. I'm giant. How did I get knocked down? What are we doing? We gotta get this Hydra assembled, guys. I don't want a damn paper star. Shit.
Paper star. Sword. Sword. Shadow star.
Can't get these Hydra guys. They're just all over the place. I think I'm going to finish with a very minimal amount of stuff. Yeah, the game's feeling bad for me. Closing seconds going to send some stuff my way. Got him! And his piece. Can we do this?
3, 2,
Shoot, they're getting away!
time.
I got a Hydra piece, but the other one's got better. There. They took your gerb. Is it not showing? I had a Hydra piece at the end, right? It's not showing it.
Stadium.
Recommended Dust Up Derby. Maybe I could fare better. Redemption. Let's try the big battle. Grow huge, dominate. We'll see what happens. I've got to put away the Reese's Pieces. I think I've had too many of them tonight, really.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, that's what we want. Oh, come on. How did I not pick up any of those? Are you kidding me? I spun him in the back. I had the priority there. What? Pick up something. Lord. I'm not hitting any of these guys. I have no turning ability. Did not get much in the way of turning power-ups. Got something there. Chained a few together. Get the big bomb. No. God. At least I'm not in last place at the moment.
4, 3, 2, 1, time.
Did I not finish last at least? Wow. 2 horrible showings for me on a stream. 3rd. It could have been worse, and it was earlier, so there's that. All right, that's going to do it for our stream tonight. Hard-boiled. There, you have a lot of... It could be, I think, hard-boiled celebrity, or I think I have ordinary celebrity on my license plate right now, which I think is kind of like a fun, counterproductive name. Oh, I could have checked my license right there, couldn't I? Ordinary celeb. So you can make it hard-boiled celeb or whatever, but that's going to do it for us. We had a fun... I hit the wrong button. I think we had a fun time learning a little bit about Kirby. kind of revisiting the Game Boy a little, kind of seeing how the Game Boy kind of flexed its muscle back in the day, and actually, to my surprise, seeing how much of the original Kirby stuff carried over to the Kirby we know today. Tomorrow we're going to deal with more Kirby on the NES and Super Nintendo and possibly the Game Boy Advance, just sampling through those games. Made it this far, wait until marriage. Counseling.